it okay? Eh? Upio. Oh, we can't wait more to on. You can't wait more to on. Okay. They are not even serious. Seriously. I don't know what's going on with them. Hey guys, good evening. Welcome in. Welcome to my life. So, how was your day? Sorry I'm late. I promised I was going to come live today. That's why I'm here. Hey y'all. Welcome to my live stream. So, hi Winter. Hey, welcome in. Welcome. So, I'm sorry I came really late. I had to make sure everybody slept before I started. And I want to show you guys how I am tackling this, plus this inflammation that I have here. How was your... Have you closed for the day, Winter? Have you closed? Oh, you're still at work. I'm still trying to understand the difference in our time zones. So please forgive me if I don't get it right. Forgive me. Hi, I see you. Welcome in. Please, as you come, I like the live. Thank you very much. How have you been? We still don't have lights. I'm just using my inverter to power this. Oh, that's great. I hope your day was good, Joe. I hope you had plenty clients. So one plenty clients that will give you plenty money. Okay. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Please, as you join, like my live. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Oh, we do 5-hour time difference. Okay, I'm going to note that. I'm going to note that. So right now, I guess it's to 7, right? It's to 7 in the evening there, Abby. I hope I'm right. I'm not good with calculations and numbers. I'm trying to learn. That's the reason why I studied law. I've always wanted to be... Oh, so sorry. I hope they didn't stress you though. We don't want nobody stressing you. Welcome in, welcome in. So I want to do my facial routine for... Oh, it's 6:41. Yay, I got it. I got it. You're welcome. Hi, Rihan. Welcome in. How have you been? How was your day? How was your day, Rihan? You're welcome to my live. Hey, y'all. Welcome to my live stream. So I want to show you guys how I have been tackling... Hi, Axel. I'm going to call you Axel. Oh, from India. Same, giving you love all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome to my live stream. I am Carol, and it is a pleasure to have you here. Hi, Axel. Oh my goodness, I don't speak French. I wish I knew how to speak French. Axel, how have you been? Where are you watching me from? Where are you watching me from? Let's know. Hey, Adrian is in the building. Hey, Adrian, welcome in. How have you been? I should come to India. Okay, my network has something against my live streams. Oh, your day was good. That's great. Oh, Axel, I don't understand French. Oh my goodness. Who is going to help me interpret? Who is going to help me interpret? Go inside now. No, sir. No, sir. Inside. No, sir. No. See the people I was waiting for before I came live. Oh, okay. I think I'm actually going to do that. I think I'll do that because it confuses me a lot. I'll be like, should I people be online? It confuses me a lot. So I think I'm going to do exactly what you have just said now, so that I would know when people are, still active, so I don't disturb everybody. When they are resting, I'll now come live. People get notification. I want to, hey, no, I don't want to disturb nobody. So yes, please, as you come in here, like the live stream. Okay, Adrian, please do take care of yourself. It's okay. Have a splendid time. Yes, like I was saying, I want to do my facial routine for you guys to see. So I first clean my face with this after I have had my bath. This is a zero spot antiseptic cleanser. It has aloe vera and moringa. So I'll first clean my face with it. And then there's something I want to talk about. I screenshotted from somebody some days back, and I felt really bad. I felt really bad because I don't know how I acted or what I have done that would make the person perceive me in that light. So I'm really going to address it. It disturbed me. I won't even lie, it disturbed me a lot because I'm like, there's this particular lady here in Nigeria that, no, is she in Nigeria? She's a Nigerian that is based in Los Angeles, and the attacks she gets every now and then when she's live with her. Okay, Adrian is back. Yay, welcome back, Adrian. When she's attending to her kids or cooking, the attack she has like is alarming. And for me to experience that, hey God, I felt so bad. So I just squeeze it into my cotton wool. Yeah. And then I clean my face with it. This is terrible. Like I've not had this kind of inflammation before. Not stuck up here. So I felt really bad that somebody would say that to me. Some days back I made plantain porridge, and after I made that, we proceeded to eating. And somebody came in and said I'm a bad parent, that what I'm doing is bad parenting. You guys, please like my life. Thank you very much. Please like my life. So I am adding Adrian as my moderator because Adrian is doing perfectly well for me. So Adrian, welcome. Yes, the blue badge. Congrats, Adrian. You're now my moderator. You are my person now. You know that, okay? You're my person. So that person went on to say I was a bad parent because I was trying to make my baby eat. The person called me a bad parent, and I felt so bad. She went on to call me mean. She called me lots of horrible things. Just because I was trying to eat while I feed my children. The thing is, when I'm feeding them and I don't eat my food, before I will eat, I after after I feed them, I lose appetite. So I end up not even eating at all. And I have ulcer. There are times when I've had serious pains that I've had to take drug or stay back home from work, you know, because of ulcer pain. And I didn't want that to continue. So I learned to eat before I feed them. Right? Hey Kenzo, welcome in. Yes, good evening, Kenzo. It is 11:50 here. It's 11:47. Sorry, it's 11:47 here. You're welcome in. Seriously, I won't lie, Winter. I felt bad. I felt so bad that I was perceived in that light because I try. I won't lie. I try. When it comes to my children, I try. I don't want to be found wanting or lacking when it comes to me mothering or parenting my children. So I try to go the extra mile for my children. So I don't know what would warrant that kind of comment from that person. Or like you rightly said, that person is a troll. Live stream is still very new to me. I think it's not up to a month I started live stream, or maybe 1 month exactly. I've been doing live stream on and off. I was just on a playful basis, but me deciding to always vlog on my life is just a decision I made because I love to vlog, but I noticed that my haircare content moves well or gains more traction as uploaded videos on my channel. So I decided to focus mostly on haircare content on my channel and sit down videos. Those are the ones that gain more traction. For my live streams, I discovered people love it when mommy's vlog because I projected myself from the beginning as a family person. You're shaking yourself. Sorry. I projected myself from the beginning. Hey, I'm fine, thank you. Welcome in. from the very beginning, I projected myself as a family person. I didn't come here pretending to be single and then fronting my children. I have kids and I will not hide them from anybody. So, well, Winter, like you rightly said, I'm not going to change people's perception or opinion about me, but I just decided to talk about it. And I think now that I've talked about it, I will feel very, very light because it bothered me a lot. Because I was like, is there something I'm doing? Is there something I'm not doing that they've seen? So, anyways, I'm going to let it go. But I just thought to bring it to the knowledge of everyone here that that kind of thing happening to me. Oh, thank you, Winter. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Sincerely, I'm one that I never wanted to front my children on. I didn't want to bring them out to the public at all. I now have tried to include them in my normal video uploads once in a while, you know, because first off, my husband is not a YouTube person. He's not a camera person. The times that I've been, he's been uploaded on my channel. He didn't know I was recording him. He didn't know I was recording him, and I uploaded it. Well, it it's all good. It's all good because first off, now my children, they now love camera. Once they see me with the camera, they just want to come and and I'm not going to stop them. I'm not going to stop them. So that's aside, Jerry. Let's just something good and nice. Hey God. Is there any doctor in the house? What do I use to treat this breakout? I know I used to have acne when I was in law school. Hey, hey, hey. I think I had the worst breakout of my life when I was in law school. I had, big, big acne that brings out whitish, that has this whitish head and it brings out water. It was terrible. And I know it was also water. The water was very hard and not nice at all. So I stopped using their local water. I would buy bottled water and I spent money. I was bathing with bottled water. I'll pour it into bucket and bag because of this. And then the second time I suffered this was, I think, after my wedding. Kind of, yes. I think after my wedding, when I was pregnant with Victory, I think I noticed it. I noticed it. Oh, since then, my face has been smooth. Thank you, Winter. Thank you. God bless you. I really do appreciate you. Like, I appreciate this. At least I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better hearing this. So that's done with the cleanser. Oh, thank you, Kenzo. I really appreciate it. It is comments like this that makes me, even when I'm tired, I will still set up my camera and sit down here to talk. So this is a vitamin C serum that I made myself. I made this with fenugreek, some lemon peels, and some serums. This is it. This is what it looks like. So I'll use this next on my face. I have some pimples that have not even busted here. Now wow. See, when I'm done with my facial routine, I want us to talk about something. It's a very, I don't know, will I call it sensitive or delicate kind of. I would really like to know you guys. I listened to a podcast just before I came out here. I was listening to a podcast on cheating. The question was, would you forgive your partner of so many years if your partner cheated on you, you know? And people Some persons were trying to understand the level of cheating. Is it cheating by sleeping with somebody, maybe say your best friend, or probably texting or sharing intimate moments with someone that is not you? So I really like to know your perspective on that. Would you forgive your partner and move on, or would you like to know what happened so you can weigh the options and forgive your partner? Because my network is acting up, so please forgive me if it freezes for a while. So somebody said, except it was a life and death situation, that's the only time she would forgive her partner. That is, if you were held at gunpoint and asked to sleep with your partner's best friend, she would forgive. But if not, she will no. Did she say she will forgive? Yes, she said yes. She will weigh the options. Like it's something that she would also do if she's in such a situation, then she would forgive. So please let me get your own points. What do you think? What would be your viewpoint? Would you forgive your cheating partner? Because it's a trend now, you know. My mom always tells me, in fact, when I was getting married, my mom told me, now you're getting married, you are now a woman. She said, you're now a woman. So get ready to forgive the things your husband is going to do. Even before he does them, get ready to forgive. You don't, when she said this, I felt like, okay, probably it's just quarrel, just misunderstandings and the rest of it. I didn't even know that marriage is deeper. It's deeper than we see it. When I tell you deeper, deeper. I've never experienced a situation where I've had to forgive my husband. But you see, 2023, last year tested me. You know, when you say you're deeply tested, I was tested last year. I was tested, I was pushed to the wall. I was put in a situation where I almost chose myself. Almost. I almost chose myself. And hi Murad, welcome in. Welcome to my live stream, Murad. It's nice to have you here. My network is partner, best friend. Please, I'm waiting for your perceptions. Thank you, Murad. Thank you so much. If he cheated on you with your best friend. So please tell me your thoughts. What do you think? Would you forgive your partner if he cheated on you with your best friend? Oh, same here, Murad. It's nice to meet you too. Thank you. My network, oh, I'm gonna sell this network. Oh, wow, really? Let me tell you, when what happened to me yesterday, listen, I mean last year, see, the first thing that came to mind was to leave. The first thing that came to mind was I packed up and wanted to leave, but hey, wahala. I just had to sit down and my mom talked, family, ah, people talked, and I'm like, this is, in fact, let me even say it now. Let me say it now. It's a very bad position. It's a very delicate position to see yourself. You know this thing I'm saying right now, or no matter what we're going to say, it is easier said than done. That is it. Splendid. People easily forgive. And that forgiveness, I feel like it's just mouth talk. I feel like it is just mouth talk because it is deep. This is a very, no, I'm not. Murad, I am a Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian. I'm not American. I'm not American. Because the truth of the matter is, especially when it concerns the context, because I feel like if you're even chatting to someone that is not me in a manner you shouldn't, that is cheating to me. To me, that is cheating. You have no business chatting to someone that is not me in that manner. So now I'm done with my serum. It has penetrated into my skin. I'm going to use this Biovidem. I went to the pharmacy. I showed them my face, and the doctor in the pharmacy prescribed this. And so far, so good. It is helping. It is helping little by little. I believe in little progress. So I'm seeing progress, which is okay for me. So it's not, oh my God. You see, this matter, Winter, it's a very, very sensitive topic. And the thing is, if you see yourself in this position, if you find yourself in this position, it's not pleasant at all. Because the first thing is you're trying to understand, you're trying to process this thing like, why did this happen? Why should it happen to me? And and when you're asking these questions, it's like, should it happen to someone else? Why shouldn't it happen to you? But it is not a very splendid or nice position for one to find his or herself in. Do you know, throughout this week, this is the first time I remember to do this. And I guess that's because I wanted to show you guys my night routine for now. I never ever remember to apply this. I never, because of the smell. I don't like the smell. You know how all this stuff is. Anyways, so I was saying it's not a nice position to find yourself in, because at first you're going to be dumbfounded. You're processing it. You're trying to understand why this person did what he or she did. Do you understand? That was why I said one time that in Africa, women are trained and groomed to be good wives to their husband. Seriously. Instead of becoming better personalities. Like, you don't groom a girl child to be a good person. You're just grooming that person to be a good wife to her husband when she grows up. Let me take example from house chores. You know how we do house chores in here. A lot of houses, you see the boys are watching TV, they're out playing ball, and the girls are slaving, they're slaving away. Oh, come and watch plates. Oh, go and do this, go and do that. You are a girl, don't you know you're a girl? You should do this, you should do that. I don't do that in my house. I do not do that. In as much as I tell my daughter, come and do that. Come on. I tell my son also, come and do this, because I want you to be a good husband to your spouse in the future. I say it all the time. And that's the problem we have in Africa. We prepare the girls, we leave the men. So the men grow up feeling like they can act a certain way they want at every point in time, forgetting that we women, we also have feelings, and life does not work that way. Life is a two-way street. And then you see how we are expected to forgive the men. If a woman cheats, the society will roast her. The society will roast her. They will roast her and still roast her ashes. And it's really terrible. I feel like it's not fair. If a man is allowed to cheat, why can't a woman do the same? I'm sorry, I'm not supporting cheating. We're just talking about cheating in relationship. Would you forgive your partner if he cheated? So the question is for both male and female. So if you're a man here, if your partner or spouse cheats on you with either your best friend or so, would you forgive the person? Would you? Because me now, I was brought up in a way that you should walk away from problems. Seriously. That's how I was brought up. I said it before the other day when said something about bullying. If somebody fights you in my house, you're expected to walk away. My mom will tell you, don't fight. Don't fight. So that thing will make people will do things to us, will bully us, and I'll walk away. But my late sister never walks away. She fights back, and she makes sure that she beats that person to stupor. My late sister, and it's unfortunate that she had to die. So yeah, and because of that, I have grown up to. I discovered that I tend to give people different chances. Even when I know that that should be their last chance, I try as much as possible to keep giving people benefit of doubt, even when I know I shouldn't. And it's affected me a whole lot in my business decisions because I started mixing business with pleasure. I'm going to be thinking of their feelings. You as a staff, you're working for me, you're stealing my money. Thank you, Winter. It's so hard. Up till yesterday, I was mourning her. I lost her in 2016. It's been a long time, but it is hard to forget because this is someone I shared everything with. She was my immediate elder sister. So we shared the same room, we eat together, we wear each other's clothes. It's been really tough. It's been tough. It's been tough. Well, I'm praying that I kind of let go. I pray that I let go a long time ago. There was this song I listened to, and water was just rushing from my eyes. This song, when there were times that I remember when I didn't know no pain. That song, my goodness, that song just brought back memories, and I cried like a baby. I cried like a baby. But yeah, it's cool. So I was saying it was only my late sister that she would not take such nonsense. If anybody offends her, she makes sure she beats that person to stupor. She would take her sweet time to beat them very well. She makes sure she beats them. But for people like me, I'll always walk away. Because first off, I always believed that I could not fight. Hey Harris, you're back. Welcome in, Harris. My network is disturbing me. Welcome in, Harris. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'm going to allow this, seep into my face. What's the word? I beg, I'm going to allow it enter my face. Let me speak my Nigerian English. Then I will apply my Nighty face cream. So it was that bad. Me, I used to walk away. I used to walk away. But I fought one time. I fought my classmates. His name is Emmanuel. His name is Emmanuel. This boy always bullies my brother. He would bully my brother, and I was also a smallish person growing up. I was very small. As at when I was in secondary school, I was not as tall as Victory. I was not as tall as Victory at all. I was small. So because of that, they would call me Smally. They would always call me Smally. They would bully me. They would bully me. So one day, he beat my brother. See, you will not believe. See Emmanuel. I fought him. That was after class. I think that was the first and only time I have fought somebody in my entire life. That was the first and only time. Of course, I fight with my siblings. Siblings fight now. I and my late sister, we used to fight a lot. We quarrel over food. We quarrel over, these things that siblings bicker over. So we bickered over all of those things, which I regret now. I really regret it now because I feel like as siblings, we should embrace ourselves more and leave the quarrels because there will come a time when you'll be looking for that person to quarrel with and you are just left with memories. You will just be left with memories. So, yes, because of that, we endured. The point I'm trying to make is because Winter, because of your comment, sincerely, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. We are brought up and trained to be our man's woman, which is very, very terrible. We're meant to be ourselves first before we become someone else's person. Because, see, cheating is betraying of trust, though, and it's deep. I'm telling you, it is deep. Me, what I'm even saying is not even as deep as I'm trying to. What I experienced is not even this deep, but I cried. I cried because I felt like I don't deserve this. I don't deserve it. Irrespective if I'm if I'm to say it, now people even laugh at me seriously. But I did not find it funny. Because how can you toy with my emotions like this? Like I could be laughing and the next instant I'll remember that thing and I'm going to start crying, you know. So last year tested me. I learned that I came to realize that I can actually forgive, although it took me time. It took time for me to process everything that went wrong. It took time for me to come to terms that, okay, this thing has happened, but is it worth, ruining my years of relationship with this person? You know. This is somebody I dated for how long? 6 years. And then we'll be married for how long? 8 years. Is this something I want to ruin, or throw away like that in the trash because of something I can move on from? But if the betrayal or the cheating is deeper than what I am elaborating on right now, please, for your peace of mind, walk away. I'm going to say it now. For your peace of mind, walk away. Seriously, trust is very hard to gain. It's very hard. It's very hard because there are certain actions before now that you would let it go, you won't question. But all of a sudden, because of something that's happened, you will question the person's every move. If the person is coughing, you will question it. If the person is just going to pee, you're going to question the person's every move. And me, see that life, it's tiring. That life is tiring. It's very hard. It's tiring. I'm using this fan because I'm feeling hot. I can't use my fan. I don't have a light. Our power is still dwindling. When they are ready, they'll give us lights. So betrayal of trust is very terrible. Oh. It's very, very terrible. As in, I really wish people can always learn to be faithful and truthful to their partner because it's not hard. It is winter. It is. Unfortunately, it is. And I wonder why. I really wonder why. I wonder why. And it's not something that if this person does his own, you can also move on to do your own. If it's something like that, um, you know how you say, okay, you have done your, let me do your own, took and play, let us move on, let's continue the relationship like that. It is well, oh, because no matter how much you want to forgive, you cannot forget. And you see that not forgetting, trust, trust is breached because, and you know how you start questioning yourself. You question yourself like, were you not enough? Or are you even enough? Like, are you enough? Was there something wrong with you? You start questioning your mental health, you question your integrity, you question every action that you have ever carried out, or every what's the English word? Every move you've ever made. You will start questioning it, and it is totally, it's wrong. It is wrong. It's wrong. And best friend, here. Okay, for someone like me, I have learned I have learned to, I learned the hard way to keep best friends. I was a people's person. While in school, I used to have friends from early morning in my house. My house is full of people. We're chatting, we're gisting, we're just there jonesing till night when they leave. But in my final year, I experienced something that's every time I think about it, I'm like, it is so easy for humans to forget the good times. They hurt you without batting an eyelid. Exactly. Very true. Very, very true. So, is it this thing that you said? Let me tell you how I used to be when I was dating. So, I'm someone that I don't take nonsense. So, you see, this car we are seeing, this is what childbirth has made me. Being a mother has taught me to be patient. Being a mother and a wife has taught me patience from on high. Because you see that word patience, it was never in my dictionary. I'm going to say it. I was never a patient person. If you offend me, forget it, we're done. Even if that thing that you have done, you won't classify it as offense. But if that is an offense in my own Wikipedia, if it is termed and classified as offense in my Wikipedia, forget it. I'm walking away. I will walk away for my sanity and my peace of mind. Now, there's been several instances. The first relationship I had, that one, why am I mentioning that idiot? That one, that one was just a goat. Let me not talk about him. That one was just a goat. Now, after that, on my way home from this particular heartbreak that I was going to talk about, this first heartbreak, because he broke my heart. You know how you've dated somebody for 6 years. On a Thursday, he called me. Yes, on a Thursday he called me and was telling me how much he loves me, about how I know that I am the best choice for him, how I understand his ministry. He was a pastor, by the way. How I understand his ministry, how I know how this one, that one. You know, when somebody's gassing you up with love bombing me, he was love bombing me. Me here, I was accepting the zobo. I was accepting the zobo. This guy gassed me up. I was feeling all loved, all pampered like a baby girl. I was feeling pampered like a baby girl. So there was noise in the background. I'm like, "Ah, where are you?" He said he was in a wedding. He was attending somebody's wedding. Guys, it was actually his own wedding. I'm telling you. It was actually his own wedding. It was after that call. My sister asked me, "Ah, was that this person?" I said, yes, so it's the one. She's like, okay, oh, people should continue. People should shadow and get married. That was what my sister said. And I'm like, okay, oh, if it's God's will, of course, we will move on. Winter, terribly. Oh. Immediately after the call, it wasn't up to 10 minutes. Someone else called me. The person called me and like, come to so location now, come to so. I'm like, why should I come to that location? She told me, you would, if I were you, I would come to that location. I told her, I want to know why I'm to come to that particular location. Why should I come there? She said, because so person is getting married. I told her, hell no. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. You see these children, they've not slept though. They've not slept. She's like, come to this location. I'm like, come to this location to do what's happening there. She said, just come. I told her I'm not coming. If she doesn't tell me, I'm looking for my power bank. I had to buy a power bank because of my light situation, and I cannot find it. Victory, victory. Since you're not sleeping, come. Oh, this one is going to go off now. Sorry, I'll continue my story very soon. I'm looking for my power bank. Where is the person I'm calling? So she said, come to so location. This person is getting married. I said, this person cannot get married. What do you mean by is getting married? I just spoke with this person. Etekamba, where are you now? Please check by my television. Or yes, check by my television if you see my power bank. You know that new power bank I just bought. Please don't let it fall down. She said, come to this location. This person is getting married. I said, no, he's not getting married. We just spoke. She said, I am there at that exact location. And can't you hear the music in the background? I said, I heard the music. And he's, why are you here? And he is at so person's wedding. She's like, no, this is his wedding. During that time, it was to go. There was no WhatsApp then. It was to go that was on. So, and you know, to go, you cannot share. Yes, I have a generator. Fuel is super expensive. That's what yesterday. Yesterday was terrible. It was after I spent my day.
Mommy,
You can't find it.
right?
By the television, this side, by your left, this side, where there are clothes. Where daddy's clothes something live. So fuel is very expensive. And secondly, they don't even like to make it available. You know that these fuel stations they have fuel, but they refuse to sell it. They rather those that sell black markets. Black markets are the ones that will buy it and then sell it to you at very expensive rates. So last week I was forced to get black markets because we needed light in this house. Like seriously, my freezer was already fully defrosted, and the things I had would have gotten bad. Okay, it's okay. Don't worry, I've already plugged it in the laptop. Thank you. You can go inside now. Precious, please go inside. No, there's nothing I'm doing. You're not going to school, so there's nothing to do.
Can we please return French for you?
Nobody's speaking French here.
Oh,
Bye, Felicia.
I thought you said about
Bye. Good night. Good night, sir.
I had to teach something about it.
Should I change my face? Go inside. So she told me, come on. Yes, winter, I have generator, I have fuel, but I don't even know. My tiny ring light is still plugged to my laptop. So even if the inverter goes off, there'll still be a little bit of brightness. So she's like, come to this location, this guy is getting married. I said, no, this guy cannot get married because we just spoke. The next thing, Since she couldn't send it to me, we had Facebook and we had to go. There was no WhatsApp then. There was no WhatsApp then. That's how she came to my house the next day. Sorry, the table is shaking. I'm trying to set this fan. She came to my house the next day with his wedding card. Guys, and the worst of it all, I was I had my exams. I was writing my exams. So at this point, I could not reason. I could not. Please go to your room now. Sorry. When she brought the wedding invitation card, my goodness, see, hey God, I didn't know whether to laugh. I didn't know whether to cry. The lady on that invitation card was the person that was always his screensaver. And then I'll ask him who is this person. He would say she's his sister. He would say that person is his sister. And I'm like, okay, every little thing is mentioning your sister. She's in school, she's in this, she's in that. I'm like, okay. And then, now that I'm just reminiscing the whole thing, it's very funny. It's very, very funny. I cried. See, I cried because I invested 6 years of my life in this person. Do you know I went for my exam the next day? I could not write my exams. I was wetting my paper with my tears. I ended up carrying over that course because of what? Heartbreak. My heart was broken, torn into different pieces. Seriously, I cried. I wept like a baby. And the thing pained me. I know what this idiot did. Instead of him to just, what has happened has happened. I've accepted my fate. You've married someone else. Okay, let's move on. He went ahead to call my mom. He told my mom that he did not marry me because I did not have a womb. This is somebody that we never had anything sexual. Never, never, never. We were never intimate in that sense. Because for me, the way me I was brought up, there's this always, you always think, it's like my mom is here with the camera. So that's unconscious or subconscious feeling was always in my head. So I decided to pick any of those things now. But for him to just summarize that I had no womb because I did not accept for us to be sexually active. He went to my mom and said all of this. He said I was dating sugar daddy. If you are not Nigerian here, when they say you're dating sugar daddy is when you're dating somebody older than you. That's when you're dating somebody's husband, and that person forms your lifestyle. The person is practically your zaddy. We now call it zaddy. The Gen Zs, they call it zaddy. So that's what he told my mom. He told my mom that I was dating married men. I did not have a womb, and that's why he did not marry me. And let me shock you guys, my mother believed him. She called me. She was angry. Oh, so you have disappointed me. Is this what you have been doing in school? My goodness, I cried. You know why I am happy? Now I am very certain and happy that God took him out of my life for a very good reason. Because imagine me giving birth to these beautiful children to a douchebag like that. I spoke with him some months back. He called me with a number that I did not know. And I was shocked. But fast forward to the point where my mom called. My mom called me. I cried. I'm like, God, what is this? I have not gotten over this. And my mom is here, saying what is not true. But as I was crying, my brother-in-law called me because at least to that point they know me. They called me and they told me, look, you're writing your exam. So do not pay any mind to what your mom is saying. Just concentrate. Write your exams. When you're done, come back to Lagos and let's talk. Because I schooled out of Lagos. I schooled in my mom's state. My mom she's from Cross River, Calabar, while my dad is Akwa Ibom. So I schooled in my mom's state. And I beg, reminiscing this thing is just so annoying. So that one, that's the first heartbreak and the very first breakup, that somebody broke up with me that is not my breakup one. You see, after then, I became a baddie. I became a baddie. I wasn't cheating on anybody. But if you date me and if you as much as messed up, I am breaking up with you by text message. I don't give two hoots. I became very brutal after that. I was rude. Hmm. I'm telling you guys the gospel truth. I was rude to guys. I was rude to, if you come to me and you are looking all shades of somehow, if you are looking all shades of, I'm telling you, pop and plain, guy, I don't like you. Get out of my face. I remember I remember one time I was outside of my house in school, university. I lived off campus. I was there, and one footballer guy, his name is Daniel. He came to me normally on a normal day. He's not somebody I would even like or talk to. But he came, he was very polite. He gave me a bouquet of flower. I'm like, okay, thank you. And my sister was surprised. My sister was very surprised because in that circumstance, she knew how I used to be. I would have shouted at the person. I'd have shouted at him, but I didn't shout. I accepted the bouquet, and we became friends after that, although we lost touch after I left school. So, this thing that I'm telling you guys now, it was because of Winter's statement that seriously men get away when they believe that their actions do not have consequences. I will punish you guys if I hear as much as your voice again. Do you hear me? God help you. I did not ask you to come out. If I take that ruler from you, I will seize it. If I give me the ruler first. One, give me first. Say what you want to say. Please, guys, sorry. Let me do judge. Yeah. Vicky, what? Vicky, why did you slap her? You take her back. Why did you slap her? Why did you slap her? Oh, you were even slapping his back. People are saying me. But you were hitting his back. You see? You see your life. When you were spanking his back, didn't report. Sorry, it's okay. Go to bed. Let me hold on to this one for you. Tomorrow you will get it. Are you still here? So, the reason why I'm saying this is because I'm trying to concur to Winter's point. Hey, Gamer 5, welcome in. And thank you for coming back to my live. It's nice to have you here. Please, as you come in, please like my live stream. Thank you very much. So I'm just trying to, hi spiritual beings, hello. Welcome in. It's nice to have you here. We are just here chit-chatting. So welcome to my live. Thank you very much for joining. So yes, it's time to give my, this is a coffee face cream. I made this with coffee. It's very nice. I made it myself. So on my way home from the library, of course I remember you. So on my way back from the library, one of those days, that's Ale, oh my goodness, I don't want to mention his name. So on one of those days I was coming back, I remembered everything about his betrayal. I started crying. I was crying in the night. The road was dark, it was lonely. I was just crying, walking back. When somebody was trying to talk to me, I'm like, who is this Adam again? Who is this Adam? All these things are flying. I was like, who is this Adam? I don't want to talk to Adam this night. But this guy quietly followed me. Quietly, oh. He didn't say a word to me because, of course, I wasn't talking to him. Oh, you speak Spanish. I'm sorry, I speak English. But you are welcome in. Thank you for coming here. So, he followed me quietly. He didn't say a word to me, but he made sure I was safe. Okay, no Spanish. We speak English. So, he followed me quietly. He made sure I got safely to my house. He did not say anything against me because even, are you okay? He was asking me. I did not even answer him. Hi guys, welcome to our chit chat. Story time, okay? I'm doing my face routine while chit chatting with you guys. These things are flying. Oh, these things are love light. So he was just saying, are you okay? Me, I didn't answer him. He kept following me. I got to my house and I was fine. Do you know the next day after I came back from class, this guy came to check on me because of course he made sure I entered my gate, so he knew my house by this time. He came back to check on me to make sure I'm having serious network issues. Yes, that's good. That is all I needed to hear. That is all I needed to hear. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes. Now you're my person. Don't let anybody bully you. They come beat them blue black. Beat them. If you do 3 times, they will not come again. You're welcome. So he came the next day to check up on me, and I felt like that was a very nice gesture. So we became friends. We were friends because this guy tried. It was during that time I had my appendix surgery. My appendix almost erupted in school because I used to jump fence in lots. In fact, I was a tomboy while in school. Though. I was a tomboy while in school. I was always wearing joggers, baggies. Hi SK, welcome to my live stream. Welcome SK. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for your constant support. I really appreciate you. Okay, that is done. And lastly, I top it off with same SK. Thank you. I end with my gloss. Okay, I'm good. So that's it for my facial routine. Thank you, SK. So he came, he checked up on me, he made sure I was fine. These things that are flying, I hate it. Oh, thank you for the rose. Okay, no, I live in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. I live in Lagos, Nigeria. So he came in, he made sure I was fine. From there, we became close friends. This guy was so nice to me. He was so nice to me. You know how somebody is nice and you're wishing, where have you been all my life? It was so nice. He would pamper me in. All this one was when I was in school. I explored. This guy would pamper me. He would come to check up on me every day. What now happened? So one of those days, okay, after I had my surgery. Oh, really? Okay, that's good. You live in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. Are you for real? Gemma, please tell me, do you live in Lagos, Nigeria? Thank you, SK. So, one time like that, after my surgery, I was already getting better. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Winter. God bless you. I appreciate you big time. So one of those times, after I got fine, after my surgery, my mom said I should come home so I would recuperate very well before the next. Oh, that's great. Oh, you do? I like you right back. SK. Thank you so much. Okay, Gemma. Let's chat then. So you guys, well, if you want to get to know me personally or chat to me personally, my Instagram link is in my bio. I'm going to add my TikTok. I'm not really a TikTok person. I just go to TikTok to entertain myself, but I'm going to take it serious. I'm just trying to monetize my YouTube channel first. Once I, put the nail on the head with this YouTube, then we'll start monetizing which one is monetizing? I'll start growing my TikTok. So, sorry, you guys, I'm cutting my gist. Don't be hungry. So it was time for me to travel. I booked of course, I was going with bus. I was a student. So there was no booking of flights. I was to go with bus. I have booked my tickets. I've packed my bag. He was supposed to come pick me. But he told me, unfortunately, he cannot come, that he has an emergency. He needs to go see his supervisor. You're very welcome, Esme. That he needs to go see his project supervisor. Since we're all students, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Guys, when I went to the park, I went in, I took a cab. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Gamer. It means a lot. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So I went to the park. I went in just trying to confirm my ticket. Guess who I saw? Just guess who I saw. Thank you, SK. It was this same person that told me he was busy with his project supervisor. I saw him standing there with a girl, trying to make sure she was fine, trying to make sure she was good. See, me, I passed. I did as if I have not known him from Adams. And he also did as if he has not known me from Adams. I'm like, fine. I passed. I went to confirm my ticket. Hey, Becky, baby. Welcome in, Becky. It's nice to have you here. Oh, okay, Gamer. It is night here. It is midnight here. It is to 1. It's 12:36 right now. So, me sef, I did as if I didn't know this guy. Oh. You know when you say minding your business? I minded my business like this. I minded my business. I was confirming my ticket, and the next thing I felt somebody behind me. So I turned. Apparently, the lady's ticket was confirmed as she had gone to her own boss. After she left, she now came to me. You know when he's saying, "How are you? What's up? Oh, you came early. I'm sorry." I did not flinch. I did not even breathe. I did not even say anything. He stood there for like 15 minutes talking to himself. Me, I did not cough. When he was done and he knew he was embarrassing himself, he carried the shame and he left. Thank you so much, Becky. He carried the shame and he left. See, immediately I entered the vehicle, I just sent him a text message. Do not contact or call me again. And that's how we broke up. That was the first of many that was the first of many text message breakups. So thank you, Winter. Yeah. See, it felt so good. It felt so good to do that. It felt really good. After that one, when I came to Lagos now, everybody was I wasn't picking. I blocked his number straight because I'm like, nah, you're not going to come do that to me. You pretended as if you didn't see me, and all of a sudden you're asking me, hello, I don't know you. So we maintained that energy. He didn't know me, I didn't know him. That's how that energy, that particular relationship died. But should I shock you? We are very good friends now. Oh, thank you so much, SK. Thank you very much. Thank you for the compliment. We're very good friends now. He came to my wedding and he has been so nice. Every time I put to bed, he's calling me. He calls me on my birthdays. In fact, he's been a nice friend. We don't stay in the same state. So, and even if it wouldn't bother me because that chapter closed a very, very long time ago. That chapter is dead and gone. But we are good friends now. We check up on each other. He's married with kids now. I'm married with kids and we're all good. That was the first of many, like I said. The next one that came, that one. I also met him in the church. I met him in the church. I got to like him because in my church we have an arm that is paramilitary. So that one came, he approached me. I liked him actually because of how when they say somebody is very good at what he does. He was studying to be what was it? Okay, yes, he was studying to be a doctor, but somehow he failed in his year 4. So he had to, he moved to, what's these people? These people that embalm human beings, dead cadavers. Um, I've forgotten, Jerry. I've forgotten. So, anyways, that one, we started our relationship. That one had trust issues. He had inferiority complex. He had name all the complexes in this world that will make a man see someone exactly. Yes, he was studying to be that. Whoa, Winter, thank you. Sometimes the English in my head they used to disappear. Thank you very much. So he was studying to be that, and we started dating. He was good. He was nice. If I had any issues, luckily, I think along my singlehood, I've always met nice people. Seriously, people that really understood my love language, which was care. Like, care for me, and you got me. Just care for me and be good. You got me. So we were going on, but we still having small small issues. If somebody saying hello to me after church, it's a problem. If he calls me and I don't pick at that instant, it's a problem. If he comes to my house, oh, thank you, my Becky, thank you, my love. Okay, Gamer, I think mine is Capricorn because I'm January 1st, so I think it's Capricorn. I hope I'm correct though. Becky, you know these things. You're trying to teach me. Becky, my Gen X. I think I'm a Capricorn. I think so. I don't really put those things in my head. Anyways, so this guy was good. Now so we dey go, we dey go, we dey go. One day, one day. This our gist is very long. Yeah, I got it. I'm Capricorn. Yeah. So that's how I traveled. Yeah. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Winter. I got it. So I traveled though. I had to come to Lagos to see my parents. It was holiday period. And this guy kept calling me. I didn't even pick his call because every time, where are you? I would say I'm in the house. And he's like, no, we are not in the house. Snap it, let me see. I'm like, hello. And she snapped my house and showed to me. I'm like, okay, even if I will show you the picture, what's the guarantee that I am in the house now? What if it's an old picture? You say just snap. I told him I will not snap. He will call me at that time. Where are you? I'll say, I'm in my mom's business place. He will say, how sure? Snap. This thing continued. I got so pissed. One day, he kept calling me. I did not pick his call. We didn't talk that day. The next day, he called my mom. Before this time, my mom came to the state where I was schooling because my sister got married. Our second, my children's television, when they were watching their cartoon, the sound reflected on my live stream, and that video got copyrighted. But I can resolve it. It's something I can resolve. So I'm trying to resolve. I have 3 copyrights now from their television, from their cartoon sound. So I'm trying to resolve all my copyrights. Once I'm done resolving my copyrights, I will resume playing my music because, of course, I have non-copyrighted songs. So please, Becky, today I won't put on music until I resolve the issues I have with some videos. So this guy, before I traveled, my mom came for my sister's. We call it omugwo. My sister had twins. She had twins, so mom say had to come cater to her and her kids. And you know what this guy did? He didn't tell me he wanted to marry me because, of course, we were just dating. We were vibing. And the next thing, he's bringing things to my mom. He's telling my mom, I like your daughter, I want to marry her. I'm like, after my mom left, when I was going back to my house, I'm like, hello, why didn't you tell me? Why would you go to my mom? He said, that's the appropriate thing to do. I said, no, you have to ask me first. And if I say I will marry you, then you can go ahead to speak to my mom. But as long as I did not say I was going to marry you, you had no right going to my mom. And that was it. Every little thing, this guy will call my mother. Every little thing, he'll call my mother. I was getting really fed up and pissed. So as I came back now, just because I didn't pick his call the previous day, instead of calling me the next day now to see if I was going to pick his call, he called my mom. So the next day, my mom was coming to my room, bringing phone. This person wants to talk to me. I told her I'm not talking to him. She's like, come on, I'm the one giving you phone. So I collected the phone. I told him, look, as you're dropping this phone now, just block my number. Hey, Haru. I told him, as you are cutting this phone, block my number. Don't call me again. In fact, to confirm it, I sent him a text message. And that's how we broke up. Seriously. That's how we broke up. See, this guy reported me. He reported me to everybody that we both knew on this planet Earth. He reported me to my brother-in-law. Reported me to church members. He reported me to everybody. I'm like, look, you have trust issues. You behave childish, and I cannot. My mom was telling me, you will settle with him. That person wants to marry you. That's the only person I know. I said, I know they marry. I don't marry him. It's not by force. I don't want. I don't want. That's the breakup number two that it sweets me inside my head. Like, it felt so good. Seriously. I felt so fulfilled. You know that fulfillment that comes with you doing something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. I told myself, after that first, my goodness, it was terrible. And you know how you will say, I was at home, and it's like it's a lie, you're not at home, and you will start bantering, all those back and forth banter. Because what? Because I'm saying the truth. And you cannot trust that I'm saying the truth. Nah. It was too much. It was too much. That breakup had to happen. So that's how I broke up with that one. Today, are we cool? We're there. We're just there. He's married to the kids. But when we say, Ifeanyi, what's up? Hey, God, I've mentioned his name. I didn't want to mention his name. So when we see, we're like, hey, what's up? And you call me, Carol, what's up? And we're good. We're good. That's the beauty of it. Every of my exes, we are cool. And that's because, thank you, Becky. Thank you, my love. That's because I don't really take things to heart. If you apologize, we're good. We're good. Not very, very serious things like cheating. Or, you know, when you cheat, forget it. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Thank you, Becky Boo. So that's how we broke up. Then hmm, I met this particular mommy's boy. See, Carol was a very fine girl. I was very fine and slim. See, this person you are saying, so it's childbirth. I was so slim and fine. Ah, even me, I know I was fine. Very fine. I met this guy, but this particular one was a mommy's boy. You know, mommy's boy to the core. And the worst of it was an only child. This guy wouldn't know how to give. I and my friend then would go to his house. He would cook for his Becky. Who do you want to give? Becky, see, I give membership badges to those that I feel like are really committed to me. Those I feel like are really committed to me. Those are the people I give membership badges to. So yes, there are membership badges to give, but I'll give to those that are fully committed to us, to our lovely train. Okay, so yeah, this person, I met him through a friend. I never knew him, I never noticed him, but apparently he's been seeing me visit my friend, and he told her he liked me, so she picked us up. We went. Okay, one thing I really liked about him was he was very spontaneous. He was very spontaneous. The relationship was fun, it was fine, but he had a problem with giving. Oh, Becky, Jasmine is in her room. Oh. I just chased them in to go to bed. He had a problem with giving. Rita, do you know that I and my friend was stroll, we're students, we didn't really have money like that. We strolled to his house. He will cook for us, so it was a very good cook. He will cook for us, we will eat. And you know, we leave. This guy will not give us transport. He won't give us transport fare. I and my friend, we trek back to the house. By the time we get back home, we are very hungry. This thing continued. Then in the second month, I told him, look, I want to break up. Oh. He's like, why? I said, you're stingy. I just told him, Papa, I'm playing, you are stingy, and I cannot deal. I told him I can't deal. He came to me because I'm a fine girl like this. I told him, how do you think I'm maintaining this fineness? It's because I buy what I gotta buy. Seriously. Seriously. I told him, guy was stingy. He was very stingy. And me, I beg. How can you allow me come to your house? I eat food and I trek back. You see this trekking I'm telling you? This trekking takes us 30-40 minutes to trek back from his house to my own student apartment. By the time I get back, I'm already hungry again. My God, I beg. I'm already hungry again. So I told myself, I beg, Carol, this one is not relationship, it's situationship. So I told him, look, I want to break up. Please, you are stingy and I cannot. So that day he came and he sat down. You want to break up with me because I'm stingy? I said, yes. He felt that if I needed something, I would ask. I told him, no, I will not ask you. I will not ask you for anything. Because I feel like you should know that as a lady, I have needs. I have needs. We spoke in depthly. he began to, or at that point, he had that realization that, okay, women do not need to ask, they should be given. That guy started spoiling me. If I say spoil, like, he spoiled me to stupor. Do you understand? Do you get it? As in the simplest things, okay, especially like that transport fare. Like, I came to your house and you know I'm a student. Eh? The guy had money, like he was from a very rich home. His parents were big time politicians. I don't want to mention his name. His parents were big time politicians. He had money and he was an only child. And he tell me like this, that he did not know that he's supposed to do. So I'm like, okay. I told him, me, I will not ask you. So if you're going to give me, give me. But you think I'm going to ask you for basic things, forget it. I would never ask. And that was it. I would just be in my room. I would see somebody would just knock on my door. And when I come out, it's a delivery person delivering all these gowns, toiletries, money. He started spoiling me. He would give me. The truth is, he had money. Me, I knew he had money. But why was he holding it? Why didn't he? Ah, in fact, he started spending on me a lot. He would take me out for dinner dates. And every time we're going for dinner dates, he would deliver a brand new dress. He would buy me a dress. And we don't go for dates in restaurants. So, you know, these hotel restaurants. You know, these restaurants they have in hotel, classy restaurant. That's where we go. That's where we always go to have our dinner or lunch. This thing was going on fine. Things started moving on to the next level. He wanted to marry me. His parents resided in Lagos, you know. So we came to Lagos to see his parents. And what I saw was a serious red flag. I discovered he's a mommy's boy. So he was saying, okay, fine, he wants to marry me. I'm like, okay, fine, let's get married. He's like, I must marry in his church. I said, no, you marry a woman in her church. Then after you marry her, you move on to the man's church. And his mom said, no, you have to marry in our church, in the dress I choose for you, the train I choose for you. It became all about his mom. When I was leaving, still her carrying food. I told her, I'm fine. Ah. He would tell me, babe, I would really like us to do this, but mommy said, all of a sudden, in every of his sentence, mommy started entering. Mommy said, mommy this, mommy here, mommy that. Look, I told him, is there a point where we're going to have a very nice discussion without you inserting what your mom wants or inserting your mom's name inside? I was pissed. Oh, you did! Yay! Please, guys, subscribe to my Tyler's channel. Subscribe to Becky's channel. Becky has a channel, Becky's TV. Please do subscribe to her channel. And also on Tyler Awesome's channel, Tyler's Awesome channel. Please do subscribe. Don't worry, Tyler. Little by little, we're climbing up, okay? Little by little. So, it became too much. It became his turn to come to my parents. He came to see my parents. He didn't say anything. This guy was just mute. He told them that he liked me. He told my parents he wants to marry me. And that was it. He just sat down there. He did not say a word. He would just play with my sister's kids because my sister, our firstborn, is way. Also had to come to the house because when my mom is not available, she's the mother figure we have. So she also came to see him. And he was behaving all, prim and proper kind of person. He was on his own, just there. I'm like, okay. After he left, my sister told me, no, you're not marrying him. My mom said, no, you're not marrying him. You see these kinds of people, they will hurt you and they will not flinch. Seriously, that's what she said. My mom said, this kind of person will hurt you and he will not flinch because why? He believes he's in the right. And in the little discussion he made, it was my mommy here and there. My mommy here and there. I told myself, Carol, see, we don't enter. I knew where I have entered. So I told him, look, see this thing, it can't work. Not because I don't like you, there was no love in the picture. Not because I don't like you, but we're not on the same ground. We both like each other seriously, yes. We both want to get married, yes. But it was seeming too difficult to decide on the church, and then his mom wanted to be at the forefront of everything, and you're trying to do this is my mommy here and there. I'm like, this one cannot work. When I liked you, I didn't know you were mommy's boy. And the fact that you're an only child again is red flag. They will tell you that you're stealing their child. I mean, I cannot shout. I cannot shout. That's how that relationship crumbled. That one didn't really hurt me. It didn't hurt me, but the time and the fact that he was a very, very nice person to me, that one really pained me. Then I met you guys. The next person I actually met, we have been seeing each other. There is a heartbreak I don't want to mention. After the Alex, there was this guy, Charles. I'll mention his name. That guy is a douchebag. That guy is a douchebag. And is a never do well, and it will still never be well with him. As I remember, it will still be. You know these exes that every time you remember them like this, you are swearing for them. You see Charles, you can never be well with Charles. Wherever I used to be, that guy dealt with me. That was, in fact, that was what gave me the morale to be breaking up with people anyhow. That guy, he broke my heart. I'm telling you. You know how you have left one relationship, you're telling yourself, okay, you're not going to let yourself go. And you see yourself falling in love with someone else. Like, I literally fell in love with that dude. That dude. And the guy, he did me dirty. Ah, this guy broke my heart. He didn't just break, he used hammer. He hammered it. So that's what gave me the boldness to do what I said do. I don't want to mention his own. His own was not even as worse as Alex's own, but it was painful that I allowed myself to fall for a second time, you know. But after then came my heartbreak. I started dishing breakup here, left, right, and center. It was sweeting me. so so I think this is a get to know me, kind of session. So please just keep getting to know me. So after this one, I met this guy. We've been seeing him. We live on the same street. We used to live on the same street, and I think we've been seeing each other passively. We'll see each other passively. He will say hello, I'll say hello, and I'll pass. And then there was this seasonal. I don't know. You guys know 24 Jack Bauer. There was this seasonal that was raining. Then this Jack Bauer series. I had my TV. I had my television in my apartment. Yes, I did. But then, this kind of seasonals, it is sweeter when you're watching it in a group. So, what even made me start talking to him? You know how then we did not have access to checking emails on our phone. You have to go to cyber cafe. Then in here, Lagos, Nigeria, I don't know how it was for diaspora. So I would go to the cafe. I didn't know he was the owner of that cafe. I would go there, buy time, check my email, and the email gone that we are talking gone. It's not as if there were mails like that. I go there to chat. You know how you're going to tell somebody, okay, let's chat on email by 5 p.m. So I'm making it a date to go chat to somebody at 5. You will go chat at 5 p.m. I'll buy time. We sit down and chat. Or once the time expires, I will close and go. That's how he saw me, and he started saying hello. Please, guys, check out Becky's channel. Please subscribe to her. She's my baby. Okay? Thank you very much. So that's how we started becoming close. I will go there to see movies and the rest of it. And after a while, we became really close. He asked me out. By this time, you know how you start with friendship with somebody, and the friendship progresses into a very good relationship. It was nice. Like, that was one of the best relationships I had as a single girl. He was so nice to me. This guy will pamper me. Hey God, the pamper was mad, mad. He would cook for me, and we lived on the same street. So before I go for a class, oh okay, that's good. So before we go for class, before I go for class in the morning, he was not a student. He had graduated and he already had a cyber cafe. Before I go for class, this guy will make breakfast. Hey God, see I'm reminiscing those days. See me now, my husband cannot cook. See my life. Hey God, I beg. Ha! This guy will make breakfast. He'll bring it to my room. He won't even enter. He'll stand by the window, be like, babe, breakfast is ready. Come and eat before. Hey God, oh. As I'm remembering it, it's tapping my head. Oh, he catered to me. I'm telling you, when he says somebody was catered to, he catered to me. He cared for me. I stopped spending money on food because he literally see winter. I'm telling you, see me, I'm stuck with somebody that cannot cook. But I was pampered. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I need to change husbands. So this guy will cook for me. I will eat his food before I go for my class. By the time I come back from class, he'll call me, babe, are you done with class? I'm like, yes. He'll take me out. We'll go and have dinner. We'll come back. We'll watch Jack Bauer till into the dead of the night. We stayed adjacent each other's apartment. So most times if I'm going, he will make sure I have entered into my house and closed my door. Then he'll go back to his house. So sometimes I will just fall asleep there, till the next morning. That relationship was nice. I do not like when you say I had somebody that I have soft spots for. I really did, because he knew how to care for a lady. He did, and he wasn't really my spec in terms of dressing. I am a corporate person. I like it when my man is on shirts and trousers and tie. I am corporate. That's me. But for him, he was a gym person, and sincerely, I feel like I broke all of my rules, you know, when it comes to what my man should look like. I broke my rules because he was a nice person. I'm saying nice, okay, the relationship is impersonal, so it's worse. He was, though, this guy cared for me. But one day, something happened. A bot came inside. We were there watching our Jack Bauer as normal, vibing as it should be. Because why not? We were just vibing. Look at me, innocent me. That is somebody that she likes. I think I was sitting on his left leg. And we're watching because he had these twin friends that were he was teaching, he was mentoring them, kind of. We're about six in that room. We're just sitting down. Those ones were there with their friends. I think his neighbor was there, a lady, one other lady. We were three ladies there, and with his twin friends, while I was sitting on his lap. We're watching Jack Bauer 24. We're watching that season now. And the next thing, somebody busted into the room. She came in with, I think, about two friends. She just looked at the whole room. I feel like the ambience was not really welcoming to her. She left. I don't know how this girl got my number. Let's just say, fast forward to 3 hours time, I was preparing for bed in my house. In my very comfortable space, the next thing, I saw a message. I should stay away from my boyfriend. If I want to mess with him, I can do it, but whenever she's not around, but when she's around, this person is her boyfriend. I should stay away from him. In my life, in my entire existence, I have never been I've never been confronted with that kind of rubbish. When I say rubbish, that kind of rubbish. Hi, I'm like, Caro, don't mud. I was telling myself, this one is serious nyama to my face. This is mud to my face. So I didn't say anything. All I did was, I forwarded that text to him, and I told him, please, don't call me again. Because if you know how students are desperate. I don't want somebody to wake up in the morning and pour me acid or stab me in my sleep because of man. Ah, no. So I just sent him, I forwarded that particular message of hers to him, and I told him, it's Abdul, okay? Don't call me again. I will not call you. And it hurts me. It really hurts me because I'm telling you, Winter, hey God, it was, it was too good to be true. I'm telling you, because you know how somebody will care for you like a baby girl child. This guy cared for me, he did care. The only thing that was remaining was for him to bat me. I'm telling you, that was the only thing he didn't do. But living the baby girl lifestyle, he was there. He was there. And you know how somebody will just pay, will just transfer money to your account. Babe, I sent you this amount, just need to keep that to yourself. I'm like, wow, okay, this is how I want to be treated. And he knew my network be acting up. Sorry, guys. So I told myself, I'm not going to fight over any money. I forwarded that message to him. I told him, look, don't call me. I won't call you. Let's mind our business. And that's how that relationship ended. It pained me. It pained me because it's not like we quarreled or anything, you know. And I didn't even wait to hear from him. He was telling me that she is his ex. But you know how men can be now. Once another woman is involved, even if you're the present girlfriend, you can turn to their ex in the next instant. And I didn't want to hear, sorry, my table, I'm shaking my table. I didn't want to hear any form of lies or zobo. We call it zobo here. I didn't want to hear zobo at all. So I didn't give him room to explain. I just packed it up there and I moved on with my life. Today too, we're friends. He's also married. He has a child now. He's married. We connect on TikTok. We have TikTok. We have our TikTok ID. So we connect on TikTok. And let me not lie. Let me not lie. Let me not lie. Do I still like him? As a friend, yes. As a friend, because we didn't have anything. We didn't quarrel, Sha. We didn't quarrel. And you know why it was easy for me to walk away from all of these people? It's because we didn't have this deep, hey Basha, welcome in, namaste, Basha, namaste, welcome in. How have you been? How have you been? It's because I feel like we didn't have that deep sexual intimacy. Because I'm sure if we had, would it be easy for me to break up like that? I don't know. Sincerely, I don't know. I don't know if it would have been easy to break up like that. But because it was just a very genuine connection that had no extra touch to it, maybe that was why it was easy for me. Yeah, I guess so. But for this particular guy, it was hard. Yes, it was. It was hard for me because every time he calls me, you know how your heart will just melt, my heart will just melt. I told myself, no, for me to move away from this. I'm very fine, Basha. Thank you very much. How are you and yours too? I hope you and your family are good too. Mine are fine. They are sleeping, and I'm here chatting to you guys. So it was difficult for me to stay away. I'm going to be 100% sincere with you guys. It was very difficult. Every time he calls me, I would, yes, sincerely, yes. I think so too, Rita. I think so too. Anyways, he didn't do anything bad to me. This last person, his name was Sammy. He's still alive though. He's married now. His name is Sammy. It was very nice. Very, very nice. And like I said, because he was good to me, after I broke up with him, it was hard for me to stay away. It was very hard. I had to train myself to stay away from him. Every time he calls me, I would fight myself not to go back to his place. So what I did to create that distance, I had to pack up some of my things and I moved to my sister's place. My sister stayed very far away from me. Like, we're talking 2-3 hours journey. So even if somebody wants to come and see me there, you have to think very well whether that journey is worth it. You know, that was how I created that distance, that lacuna between us. And that was how I was able to stay away from him and gain my sanity. I was going for my classes from my sister's house. Once I'm done with my classes, I will go back. I will go back because I needed that space. But I didn't want to be caught in a situation whereby, hey, Carol stole my man. Stay with, hey, God forbid. God forbid. So after that one, I just told myself, Carol, full stop, you're not doing this no more. You're focusing on your studies, and that is what I did. After him, I just put all my energy, all my love, all my care, I put it into my books. I would go for night studies every night. That's why I'm very active in the night. I would always read in the night. I would go to the library, stay there, read till morning, come back for class, go for my class, come back and sleep. And that's how my life became. My life became very triangular life. School to class, school is class, I mean. From school to house, house to my rehearsals, from my rehearsals to choir rehearsals, from choir rehearsals to dance rehearsals. That's how my life became. And it was okay for me until I met my husband. He's my husband. He came. He came. How did I meet him? I met him on my birthday. I was still I was still mourning from my relationship with Sam because I didn't want it to end, but I had no choice. I was still feeling bad about the whole situation. Hey, spiritual beings. Okay, no Spanish, okay? So I was still mourning from that situation when my friend, she said, okay, let me take you out so you will stop feeling, because it was my birthday and I know how, oh my God, now that I remember, I know how I would have been pampered on that my birthday. So for me not to feel kind of, a certain way, she took me out. And we stayed there. We spent our time. We spent the whole day there, vibing, going to Christmas village. Well, we have things like Christmas village in Calabar during festive seasons, where they put up lights. Like it's always day there. It will be late in the night, but it's day because there is 24/7. There's light 24/7. So she took me out to. We went. Welcome in, guys. I'm Carol. It's nice to have you here. We're just chit chatting. So welcome in. Please, as you come in, like the live stream. Thank you very much. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's how she took me out. And on our way back, okay, I had gotten to my house. I changed up. I was a very slim girl, and I like to wear bomb short. Hey, Carol. I like to wear bomb shorts. So after she took me back home, she stayed for a while. Then I was seeing her back to her house when we met my husband on the road. Apparently, he knew her. He was coming to see her to deliver a message to her from her pastor. Coincidentally, this pastor that he knew, his relative, was my spiritual father. Coincidentally. That's how this guy started chasing me. I'm like, what kind of thing is this? Now that I say I don't want to see man is now coming. Say no, this guy chased me close to 1 year. I'm telling you, I did not answer him. He would call me. I'll give the phone to my sister. He would call. I'll give the phone to my to my brother-in-law. It was that terrible. Or it was not terrible. It was that crazy. He had to come all the way to my sister's place to see me. That's when my in-law told me, look, you don't know if you're pushing away your potential husband. Stop pushing this guy away. Allow him, hear from him, give him time. That's it. That's how I give him time. He would call, he would care for me, he would send me money. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't all about money for me. For me, it was mostly about the care. If you say you like me, care for me. And that care could be calling me. Stop call. I don't like you calling me because you think that I am an obligation. Don't call because it's like a thing that you should do. Okay, timetable. It's 11 o'clock. It's time to call Carol. No, I'm not an obligation. Even when you have a very tight schedule, find out time to call me. That was it for me. Check up on me. That was the care for me. That was the care for me. He would morning his call is waking me, afternoon is checking up on me, night is calling, he will talk and talk and talk. He will talk. That's how we became really close. I finished school, he was still there. I came back home. My late sister really likes him. And she was like, don't push this guy away. I see him being your husband. Don't push. I'm like, how do you know? She said, don't doubt me now. I see him being your husband. Don't push him away. I said, stop. I don't hear. That's how we did. I went for my service year. My service year, hey boy. I went to my service year like a queen. Do you know why? Let me tell you. I still had, when guys ask us out, we call them chikers. I had like two chikers by the side. This one gave me money. When I told them I was going for service, seriously, this one gave me money. They went to market, bought me whites because we use whites. We use white for our servicing. Bought me white. Seriously, give me white. Bought me towels. Essentials now. They went grocery shopping. They bought beverages, cereals for me to take for my NYSC. It was crazy. This was two people, minus him. It was not even among. This one gave me, the other one gave me. I went to my NYSC like a queen because I packed money. Hey, Jesus. Money from left, right, and center. I gathered it. I gathered my whites. I carried myself. And I went to NYSC like a queen. Inside the NYSC call, let me tell you, I did not spend 1 naira. Winter, I was a fine girl, but hi. Not this one that childbirth has turned me to size 12. I was a 6. When I tell you 6, I was tiny. I was very small, but very fine. Going to camp now. We had this, we used to have this Mr. NYSC. They have like a beauty pageant, and the guys and the girls would do, somebody would win. The Mr. NYSC liked me. He liked me. So when we go to the mommy markets, these they are military markets now, when we go there to buy food and eat. Oh, Becky, you want to sleep? It's okay, Becky. It's all right. Thank you very much for coming on here. We'll soon end this. Thank God. I almost ended this, and I almost ended this. My network was calling for a long time. Oh, you're enjoying this chat. Thank you so much, Winter. Thank you. All right, Becky. Good night, my love. Have a splendid night rest. So that's why I went to my NYSC like a queen, and then the Mr. NYSC liked me. When I go to the mommy market to buy food, I don't pay for my food. He pays for me. Yes, we are. Thank you so much. He would pay for me. Oh. I ended up staying that 3 weeks in camp without spending a dime. My husband here was still calling. He was still sending money. He was there. Seriously. When I say he was there, he was there. That's why I said there are certain levels of betrayal. Oh no, not betrayal. There are certain levels of offense that one would commit, and you will weigh some options. You weigh, that is, if it's not very, very grievous, please, if it's very grievous, run. So he was there, he would call, he would check up on me. Every time, he would check. I said, we used to talk. We would talk for over an hour. And the people in my bunk room in NYS, they'll be like, what are you people always talking about? I'm like, sit up, see, you don't have anything to say, yet you're talking for a long time. We talk all of our beautiful nonsense. We talk. It was fun. Then after the service now, even my law school, he was there because I served before I went to law school. He was there. This man was there. He was there all the way. And because my law school was in the north, they sent me to the north. No, posted me to the north in my law school. I didn't have to go by the road because then it was terrible. Boko Haram, the whole kidnapping and killing of non-Muslims and non-Hausas. It was really terrible. So I was scared. I tried to stay away from my admission for a while. And my mom told me, if I miss it, that's it. So he booked my flight. He made sure every time I would go and come, he would book my flight. So I didn't have to worry about being on the road or staying on the road for days. Because it's a 2 days journey from Lagos. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was a 2 days journey from Lagos to Kano State. But he would book my flight. I think that flight was always maybe 10 or 8 hours. I think it was an 8 hour or 10 hour flight. We'd fly, we'd get to Kano. In fact, he was good. Even when I was in law school, the same thing, he would call and call. Everybody in my hostel would be like, you better marry this man, no. That's what they always tell me. They will say, you better marry this man. This one, you better marry him. At this point, at this point, I had known that I would marry him. At this point, I had known I would marry him. But then, one lady just called me out of the blue. Stay away from my man. Stay away from me. I'm like, okay, who is this? At this point, I'm like, who is this? Because at least I have known this person for years, because this one I'm saying he was there. This now became years. I'm like, so who is this person? Where are you coming from to come and tell me this? Where you dey since? Where were you all this while? I paid her no mind. I told her, look, if you have any issues, go to him. Don't come to me. Don't stress me. And you know all these things I'm saying, we're not really in the same states for a very long time. We're in different states. But my brother always goes to check upon him. I beg, let me go and end my story. Long story short, after my law school, here I am. I got married. I married him. And here is the person I married. He cannot cook. After all that pampering, after all those people pampered me, cooks for me. Now, he cannot cook. That's why you guys always see me in the kitchen. You always see me in the kitchen, because this man, he cannot cook one. He makes noodles very well for him, not to my standard anyways. But then, the good thing about him is that he puts his family first. He puts us first, and that for me is a blessing, because I have friends, not friends, I don't really pick friends. I have acquaintances right now that I see the states in which they are, and it's very, very terrible. Like, they have spouses that do not give two hoots about their existence or about their kids. And here I am here. There's somebody that cares for me. Do I want to teach him how to cook? I don't think I have that patience. I'm just going to be 100% sincere. I don't think I have that patience. When I'm indisposed, because whenever I'm pregnant, I can't cook. I throw up till the day I put to bed. So whenever I'm pregnant, he contracts, this online, people that cook in bulk online. These are the people he will buy and stock up the fridges, and then they will eat from there. Because whenever I'm pregnant, I eat just fruits. If I eat food, I will throw up. So, see me, I'm stuck. There's somebody that cannot cook. But it's fine, because at least I can cook enough for us. But the days that I cannot cook, like yesterday, let me tell you guys, I did not come live because I did not cook. When I came back from the bank, I came back really late. I was tired. I started picking my bills. I was like, okay, I will stream it while I'm cooking. But immediately after I picked the bills and put it on fire, I just put my head here and I slept off. My mom woke me like an hour, 15 minutes later. By the time I woke up, it was already very late. I was exhausted. See, my inverter is beeping. This light is go off very soon. My inverter is off. So take me like this. So that's it. I could not go live yesterday, because if he could cook, he would have done that. But what he did, when he came back, I told him there's no food. He just entered the kitchen. He made noodles for himself and his children. And me, I just went to bed. That's why I did that restream. And that restream, Winter, I want to appreciate. It's still going to go off. I want to appreciate you plentifully. Your support is top notch. Your support is amazing, and I do not take it for granted in any way. Even if my network was breaking in between, you were there. You were there. You were supporting me and chatting to me and to others. God bless you. God will turn up for you whenever you need Him. He will be there for you. In your times of trouble, God is going to be there. Trouble will not come on. Yes, winter, I'm not going to lie, he is good. Minus the cooking, yes, but the guy they try. Let me say it in our PJ. He dey try. He tries a lot. He tries a lot because when it comes to I and the kids, he doesn't play with us. He doesn't play with us, and that to me is a bonus point. I have light when I need it. I have food when I need it. I don't have to shout or I don't have to worry. Or is it my phone? My phone was winter. Share, I'm talking to you guys almost 2 hours. Prior to this time, once I'm live, my iPhone becomes very hot. It starts before you know it, it trips off. Someone that you know, I cannot. And the fact that we play, or forget that people are not seeing him here, we play and we abuse each other seriously. We play very well. I've always wanted that for myself, and the fact that God has given that to me, I do not take it for granted. I would have gotten that with the other ones, maybe because we had that kind of closeness, but then I am happy where I am. I am happy where I am, and that's why when what happened last year, it was, oh, it's okay to speak pidgin. It's sure, yeah, it's sure, yeah. So that's why when that thing happened last year, after my mom kind of tried to calm me down, it was okay for me to look beyond that and just look at the person. But that's not to say if cheating comes into play, I won't choose me. I will choose me. I would choose me if cheating or probably, let's say, domestic violence, God forbid. Which one is God forbid? If he tries it, I'll break his head. That one is basic. That's just by the way. So, so, Sha, anyways, that's it. That's it. So back to our cheating points. If he cheats, if it gets to that point where another woman is involved, I will choose me. Seriously, seriously, winter. See, we are baby girls, but inside the baby girl, we still have Agbero inside. Because see, Lagos is brutal. If you don't stand up for yourself, is one chance. So you have to stand up for yourself one way or the other in this Lagos. So yes, that's my story, guys. That's my story. So now that you have heard my story, it still boils down to if there is cheating in the picture, I would leave because trust is broken and I wouldn't see myself trusting you again, irrespective of what you say. Because if you say good morning, I'll be looking at the time. Do you get? If you say, oh, I went to watch this, I'll be like, is it true? Is it not true? And all those analysis, I don't have strength. I don't have the energy. So yeah. But anyways, that has been my relationship. God. I didn't plan. Exactly. Winter, you're very correct. Even with the tiniest thing that happened that last year, we had to see a therapist because I told myself, no, we have to talk about it. So we went to, no, not therapists, marriage counselors. We had to see marriage counselors and we were at it for a while. And we've moved past it now. At least we're understanding each other better now. Yes, we are. Of course, it's a marriage, so there are bad days. But right now, we're understanding each other better and we're good. We're good. So that is my story. In essence, if you encounter, spouses or partners that are cheaters, first of all, first of all, get to know why they did that. Get to know why they did that. Get closure. That closure, see that closure. That closure, I have discovered is very important. Get closure, get to ask questions, know why what happened, what led to it. Is it your fault? If it's your fault, look for ways to correct yourself. And if it's not your fault, let him go. Another will come, at least from experience, from my explanations. Another one will come in the twinkle of an eye. I'm telling you. So yes, if you have gotten to, hear reasons why he did what he did, ask yourself questions. Is this thing forgivable? If you think it is forgivable, please. Thank you, Winter. You're such a darling superstar. Thank you very much. So if the reasons why your person cheated is forgivable, forgive him. But if it's something you cannot forgive, please walk away from the situation. Yes, when there's trouble in a relationship, it becomes a situation. Walk away from it. Then, if you have decided to move past it, forgive. I will not say forgive and forget. It is not easy to forget. Forgive him or you leave. Those are just the two options. So, guys, it is important to find closure, like I said. See, that closure is very, very important. And don't always think you're the problem. We end up discovering that we are not the problem, but them. Okay? So, that is the end of my gist. I intended our chat to be 1 hour, but it's already almost 2 hours, and I have to go so that I will read. I'm also a student. I need to submit my test for this week, and I've not even started reading at all. Yes, I've not started reading at all. And I also have a project to work on. Oh, no. It's plenty. It's plenty. I wish I wasn't even doing my 9 to 5. I would have had all the time in the world. But with 9 to 5 and these two courses I'm doing, Carol, it is well with your soul. Yes, guys. Thank you, Winter. Thank you for listening very keenly to my story. I do not take it for granted. Know that I do not take it for granted. You are an amazing personality, and I do hope that someday we get to see face to face. In the day you decide or you wish or hope to visit Lagos, Nigeria, I am going to be here. Me, I will not lie, I will not say, oh, if I visit America, because I have children. Right now, before I travel or do anything, I have to sit down and start analyzing decisions. How are my children going to be catered to, this or that? So traveling right now might not really be easy for me until Hell and Dura are at a certain age. Until then, I'm here in Lagos, Nigeria. Anytime you want to come here and you need a tour guide, you need a place to stay, you need somebody to be there, I will be your person. So thank you very much for your love. Thank you for your support. I don't take it for granted. No, I don't. Once again, I always take my time to thank you guys. Thank you, Winter. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Tyler. Even though Tyler, these days, you're just doing bam, bam, bam. You're just coming and going. Thank you, and congratulations on your subscriber count. I am happy for you. You guys, hey God, we are on 9,000. I can't shout. I cannot shout. As at this time last week, I was on 2K. I was telling you guys, I want to get to 2K. I want to get to 2K. I woke up, I was on 2K. I woke up another day, 3K, 4K, 5K. This evening, we got to 9,000. I do not take you guys for granted. Thank you all for your love. Thank you for your continuous support. God will turn up for you guys. God will show up for you guys, and God will bless you guys. Thank you very much. Have a splendid night rest. And this is bye-bye from me to you. Bye. Good night, y'all. Thank you.